Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to the channel. It's Delaney.
I'm Chip.
And today we're doing our December 2-in-1s.
What?
Yay!
Oh my god, December.
Once Thanksgiving hit, it's just like,
Yeah.
where's January at? Let's skip right over Christmas.
Month.
Yes.
So excited.
I want us to do like a special birthday look for you or something in January.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
And then February.
Yeah.
It'll be my birthday!
So put hearts all over the face.
Oh my god.
We're jumping ahead. So for December 2-in-1, what palette did you pick?
I picked up the old ass Urban Decay Naked 3
Whoa.
palette. I've used this like 4 times. I should probably use it more. It's so old.
It's gonna be a neutral day today, huh? You feeling neutral?
Well, I have plenty of color in your palette
Yeah.
for the next video.
So I picked the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. And I've been wanting Delaney to try this. I mean, she knows ABH shadows, but she hasn't tried the...
well, I don't know about Norvina shadows.
Oh, yeah, because it's totally different.
Totally different. Totally different brand.
So it's going to be fun. So, yeah. All right, so let's jump into our first looks for our 2-in-1.
Crack open this card. So I already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. Both of my looks there are like using 3 shadows only because it's nude, so.
I'm using the Morphe M331 brush and diving into B4.
I'm going to take the Morphe M330 and jump into Limit for my crease color. It's just like a nice nude pink matte.
And I just did concealer and set that with setting powder as my base today.
I'm going to take some of the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 00 to cut the crease.
And then I'm diving into E2 with the Morphe R34 brush and putting that on top of the purple.
To do my cut crease, I'm going to take the Morphe M165, just like a really thin angled brush. So we're going to take Dust, which is like the most crumbly ass metallic I've ever seen, on a Sephora Pro 14, and we're going to pack that on top of the inner corner where I just put that concealer.
I just kind of wish it wasn't so hard to, well, it's not hard, it's just I have to finagle a little bit with that palette for my skin tone. It's not a bad thing, it's just kind of like
every other palette?
Yeah. Which I'm getting tired of, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm used to it. Dark shades, great. It's just the light shades. I'm like, I'm tired of the white bases.
The more I look at that palette, the more I'm like, it's either super, super dark or it's super, super light. Like, you could mix a little bit. You're either going to get a pastel, a neon look, or you're going to get a dark shadowy look where all your shadows look the same.
And I'm doing D1 next.
I'm honestly surprised at how vibrant E4 is.
And this is the one palette I don't really have to use a white base for. Well, it depends. Like, if I wanted this E or D1 to be this mustardy yellow, I'll do a white base. But if I just want like a very muted yellow, it's fine on my skin. But like all the other shades in here, no white base needed.
Honestly, I really kind of like the way she named the shades instead of like giving them a persona with the shade name. She just gave them a letter and a number. I kind of appreciate that. Now, do I want every single brand to do that? No. But do I appreciate it? Yes. Especially since it's such a big fucking palette. For last color, I'm going to use Darkside on my outer corner. Same brush. And we're just going to lightly blend this.
And then we're going to use the Makeup Revolution Concealer in C13. And we're going to cut our crease.
I'm going to use the Trace-Stick Good Vibes Mascara. I love this cut crease. It's very sunset-y.
I'm like, you know those like Instagram videos where like they zoom in for the blend? Literally all week I've been like, is that the right blend? And Travis was like, why are you looking so close? And I'm like, the blend.
I'm going blind.
Just gotta set that with some powder. So I'm using the ColourPop translucent setting powder in Deep.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in number 40. I used to be obsessed with these. I'm like, I don't know why I put them down.
Okay, Tarte Big Ego Mascara. All right, so we're going in with Spice from ABH. This is their matte line. Oh, I like, yep.
It came out good. I really like yours though.
First.
Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and jump into close-ups, and then we're gonna get right into look number 2. Okay guys, it's time for look number 2 of the 2-in-1.
Yes.
What are you gonna do now?
So, if you watched the first one.
You saw the look 5 minutes prior.
Yes, so we've got the base. Okay, we're just gonna add to it on the cut crease part. So now I'm going to focus more on the metallic shimmers in the palette because I used all of the mattes for the.
Is that gonna be okay with that powder?
Crease. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't put too much on it. So.
Open.
Are they hard to
It's
open?
like.
I feel like the packaging maybe.
It's slightly packaging. It's slightly the magnetic.
Because it's too wide for like my hand, so like I have to football tuck it back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I'll close it back for you.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Okay, so this one is gonna be another like 3-shade look. This is like what I'm gonna do for all the videos we're filming today. Is like a 3-shade look. I don't know. I'm stuck on 3s.
But still gorgeous.
I'm gonna take the Morphe Emma 330. I didn't prime my eyes because I just put some new foundation down to kind of like take off the prior look. So we're just gonna work off of that. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Liar, which is a shimmer actually. And it's very similar to like the tone of Limit from the prior look, but it's just got that metallic like pearl in it.
We are gonna go in with C2. Yeah. C2 on a Sigma E20 brush. And then we're gonna go in with the same brush, just using our color switch to take off that shadow. We'll do D2.
I'm gonna go back with my Sephora Pro 14 and we're gonna use the shade Buzz, which is another metallic kind of shimmer shade. It's not as like crusty as Dust, which is kind of funny. It's more of like a bubblegummy kind of pink base and with like some taupe in it. I'm gonna go in my last shade Black Heart, same brush, the Sephora Pro 14.
The shade I'm using is C3. Same brush.
I'm just sitting here talking. I should be finishing the rest of my eye look. So I finished with all of the shades. This one's a little bit darker, a little bit more sultry. I didn't really add anything to lower lash line, but we're gonna go in with eyeliner. This is from Sephora and this is in a Flirting Game.
And for lips today, we're gonna go in with Griffin. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over that a little bit with the Iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss in Nearly Nude.
I'm gonna go with another Sephora cream lip stain. This is in the number 23, so it's a little bit more light to kind of balance out the darker eyes.
It's those days where I'm like, remember this lip combo for later.
Like,
yeah, Advengardi. Thank you. Look at you. I'm ready for some fall colors.
Oh, you ready for some boring shit?
Some nudes.
I'm over here just like minding my own business, just like, look at all my lips.
Oh,
That's the highlight I'm telling you about.
girl, I didn't even realize. Oh, like right, that angle right there. Oh.
Watch out.
Yeah, when the sun hits it, yeah, perch.
And this is one of the light, like white base ones. So like, it's not those ones I showed you.
Dude, we should just do like a highlighter video.
Do our whole face on it?
Yes.
I mean,
do like, you want to see what this looks like? Just put it on
Why
this
not?
side. I feel it. Yeah, I think we should. Anyways, let's do some close-ups.
yeah. Watching the video today, please follow us on our social media. It's all sugar and spice _ makeup, and we hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.